So bring it on, fresh, fervent, fevered, how it always was and how it always will be. Feel it, this is where it starts. Whatever your ambitions, a good beginning is the perfect way to get things underway. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Time for the first of the anthems. There's the whistle. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I can tell you that I'm a fan of this guy, Christian Romero. Described by his national team boss...
And he shoots! And the keeper couldn't hold it. They've got to be quick to recover this. And here's... It's Drogba! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Looking for options for movement. Ah, lovely feeding, is such a good mover. Delivered in. Well, the clearance is short. Lampard. Now it's Aguero. And it's Mazraoui. And it's De Bruyne. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Not the most accurate pass. Indonesia replying all the early pressure.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Mazraoui. Lampard. Aguero. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, good line! He scored! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And now they can spring out of defence. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Nice control. Now it's crossed into the middle.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Impressive jump! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rodri, this is a promising build-up. Now it's Aguero. Oh, some astute defending there. And it's De Bruyne. Gilchrist. Distributed tidily. And Aguero. Oh, strongly challenged there. Aguero. Scholes. Lampard. Scholes unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Drogba. Lampard looking for the chance to skim one in from range.
That's really good energy, Peter, the way they defend from the front. Indonesia really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
That is ended up in no man's land. Rodri now looking to orchestrate a counter. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's an excellent interception. Knocks it into space. Peruzzi claims comfortably. Drogba. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Mazraoui, and it's De Bruyne. And the referee says that is that for the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Some first half thoughts?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
Indonesia have played well here and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And we are back underway.
Indonesia definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
He'll try to keep this alive. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Scholes is flagged offside. Rodri promptly onto that, and that is that. Mazraoui. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's fabulous. Indonesia just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. And here's Aguero. Tries to... and the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Only partially clear. West Bromwich are looking to go forward now. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Drogba is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. That's going wide left. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Substitution for West Bromwich. Number 19. Coming on to replace him is number 35.
Shifted upfield. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Romero. Scholes is always looking to break lines. Oh, super find. Drogba! Wow, that is Didier Drogba! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy!
Indonesia.
And there we have it, the two-goal cushion.
Number 69.
He has given that the lot. Bang!
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Substitution for West Bromwich. Number 26.
So a bit of a revolving door here.
Coming
Lots
on
and
the
lots of
field.
changes.
Number 38.
Indonesia are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
That's good play. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
They've played it short. Hoisted in. Towering header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Spread out to the left. And it's Mazraoui. De Bruyne. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Indonesia have time on their side now, as well as a two-goal lead. It is just about done. And they can counter here. He's looking wide. Oh, that's well spotted. Into the last 5 minutes. In towards the back stick. Tries to get it clear. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lampard. Scholes chasing after it. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Drogba picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
To the screen for a special presentation.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
He's a sharp little ball here. Lovely feet. Now this could be a chance. Played down the flank. And this is Lampard. And the shot! Goal! The first significant strike. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
So, a breakthrough already. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And this is Aguero. That's a good ball out wide. So what can they make of this? Smith. Bournemouth are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Mazraoui. Now O'Reilly. Lampard. Scholes. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Drogba. And he was quick to react. Adams. And it's Tavernier. Tavernier. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, nicely intercepted. Adams. Now it's Tavernier. Drogba. Rodri. Now it's Aguero. Great, and he shoots! And that's a tidy finish. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion.
For Indonesia, after 27 minutes is...
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Adams. Krupi. Well, that looks a decent ball. Mazraoui gets it clear.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That has been cut short. Scholes is always looking to break lines. And this is Aguero. And a chance! Aguero! He just does goals! That is a gem! An absolute gem! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
A case now of complete control.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Indonesia have hit a quick-fire double here. Scholes. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And De Bruyne! Relentless! Just relentless! They are purring, truly purring. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Indonesia are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
It's a really well-measured ball. Truffert gets across to intercept that.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Adams. And it's Truffert. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Tavernier. Looks across and plays it in. Tries to get it clear. And he's only too happy to take that back. Truffert receives it in a wide position. And it's made its way to him. Drogba. For De Bruyne.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And this is Drogba. Scholes. And he's gone backward. Great chance! And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Indonesia are dishing out a mauling here then. It's only half-time, but the game looks sewn up already. And we are back underway. Cookie. And it's Smith. No way through there. Rodri. This looks promising. Great vision. Can he finish? And he's stuck it away. No, flags up on the far side.
Yeah, spot on, although he takes issue with that.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Lampard with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Senesi. Eva Nielsen. Scholes. And he welcomes it in. Aguero. That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Smith. It's an early cross.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Senesi. And here's Drogba. Played out wide. And it's Mazraoui. Tries to pass it through. He's onside. He's rising. Crossbar comes to the rescue. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
And he's there to clear it. Smith can get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Drogba. Quality ball. Cookie. Truffert. Now it's Evan Nielsen. Drogba. And that could set him on his way. Aguero going face-to-face with his great rival. And that was very necessary. Crosses it in here. Cleared away.
Indonesia are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Brooks. It's Smith. Krupi. Trufer. Lampard.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he's lost his man here. Now it's Lampard. Lampard showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Substitution for Bournemouth. Number 22. Number 16. Marcus
Romero.
Tavernier. Coming on the field. Number 21. Adli.
He's in a great position here.
Number 19.
Adli.
Justin Clifford.
Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. He's found a way through.
Bournemouth truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
And it's Clivert. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's fabulous. Tries one from range. And he couldn't keep it down.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Rodri. And he's picked out the run. And this is Aguero. Aguero! And he's missed it.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
De Bruyne. Searching pass he's played there. Smith. That's a cute ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. Can he spark a counter here? He's beaten the last man. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Look,
There's the shot! It's hit the crossbar. Adli. And that's it. Indonesia really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling.
Bienvenidos al partido de hoy.
Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're on the way. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this guy Pedri, without doubt, is the greatest talent of his generation to come out of Spain. I mean, he has all the traits of some of the great legends that have been there before him. The ability to handle the ball in tight spaces, his speed of thought on the turn, his understanding of the landscape around him, the intelligence in reading defensive positioning, all those factors which can make him unplayable when he's truly on song.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. This is a promising build-up. And it's Pedri. Torreira Carrasco. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Madrid with the corner, there first. Oh, good effort! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Valde. Bellingham. Looking to play him in. Oh, well played, well played. That has not gone well. Zubeldia. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Now it's Ferran Torres.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Pedri running with intent. Cross, towering header! And he's following up! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Now it's Bellingham, he has found the way through. Looking for the run. Nice interception, well timed. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
It's a pretty loose pass. He's through here. And he's there to get it away. Solot. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And it's Pedri. Carrasco. Barcelona so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Torreira Carrasco. That's really well manoeuvred. Crosses. Oh, great leap! And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Pedri. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Dani Olmo, who is rarely short on confidence. Rudiger gets over and intercepts.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. It's a promising position. Not the most accurate pass. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Pedri gets into a good position. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now the ball in. Well read, and the danger is averted.
This is the time you need that pace.
Bellingham. Casado going forward. Can he get it through? That's Sorlot. Pedri. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And it's Pedri. João Cancelo. Rudiger. Now it's Carrasco. And it's made its way to him. Solid! And he makes no mistake. And deep into first half stoppage time, a timely strike.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's...
And that is all they have time for. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Barcelona trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Dani Olmo. This looks promising. Oh, he's found support out wide. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
It's their
9
second corner of the game.
será reemplazado por el dorsal 20.
Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Dani Olmo. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Chouameni. Now it's Bellingham. He's a sharp... It's Snyder! Oh, in he goes again! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end. So, third corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Engages and forces him off the ball. João Cancelo. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, that looks a decent ball. Now it's Bellingham. Ferran Torres is onto this.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
Barcelona
18,
have opted
el
to make
dorsal
another
8,
change here.
serán sustituidos por el dorsal 16.
There's the header! And he scores! Barcelona are back in business. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Barcelona have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Played into space. That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Who saw this coming? Barcelona are taking this to full distance. Terrific stuff. He's picked his way through. They've got a corner here. Corner number 2 then. And that was very necessary. And it's Alaba. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Pass somewhat off target. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Schneider. Oh, they've broken out here, and this could be the moment. Balde venturing down the left. Kubo. Bellingham. And here's Ferran Torres.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Kubo. Kubo gets a cross in. Barcelona have their third corner. Punched away. And it's Casado. And here's Kubo. Goes for a shot! That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Kubo. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Barcelona are looking to break at pace. Now it's Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Solot. Kubasi. Yamal. Can he get on the end of this? That's a shade optimistic.
3 minutos de descuento.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Well, that's been cut out. Well played. Torreira Carrasco. And the counter is on. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Casado. And he's worked it through. Endrick. He's got away. Endrick! He lifts the roof! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous. And that's that. Barcelona have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen? So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So straight into the action.
Thailand really do like to play with it.
And a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Shot, and the shot! And for a moment, time stood still. Altero gets the nod here. Anything we should note about him, Jim?
Well, goalkeepers usually make the headlines for spectacular saves, Peter, and this fella's certainly capable of all that. But I think his main influence will be a little less obvious. By communicating with his defence and offering leadership at the back, he spreads a calmness and stability throughout the team. You have to have that relationship with your defence.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's gone in! Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Indonesia have their opener. It is a goal of real chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Romani is offering a wry smile there.
Indonesia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Can he finish? Oh, good finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one...
Tries a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Yotsangwal. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Indonesia have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's going for goal! Oh, that is outstanding! He's got himself an absolute peach. They are purring, truly purring. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Indonesia are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there.
Great chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they're threatening to fly away here.
For Indonesia, after 23 minutes in.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Indonesia are having a ball here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It's anyone's ball now.
Oh, really well played.
Tries one from range. Oh, there was plenty on that.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Mickelson. One gone. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He is through here. A real chance! And that's in. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And a decent chance! And it's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope.
He's had a shot! Oh, terrific save.
Indonesia really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
For it, and he steered it beyond the post. Yodsangwal, Kambuaya, nicely weighted ball. Nice towering header. It's a goal, and they're threatening to fly away here.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
How many? Just how many? Kemdi. Mickelson. Tries to pass it through.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Reinders. Arhan. That had too much on it. Yodsangwal. Chanatip. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hormati. He's in a great position here. Might be danger here. And he shoots! It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Indonesia enjoying a half which is little short of perfect. The dominant force, the only force in a one-sided contest. So straight into the second half. Kendi. Can he get it through? Reinders. Ferdinand. Kambuaya. Hormati. Arhan. It's an early cross.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Sangwal. Chanatip turns back here, probably the best option. Looking for the run. And he plays. He's had a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Chanatip. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Hormati looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
And a chance! It's a goal! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, that's fabulous.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Aims beyond the defence. Has a bullish header! It's been blocked! Chamrasami. Chanatip.
Yeah, the hat-trick is definitely on his mind, Peter. He wants to get it over with as quickly as he can. Just about everything he's done, for me, he's done it with real conviction.
He certainly has. Really satisfying performance from him. A smiling satisfaction emanating from him. He is embracing this game. Chamrasami. Sangwal. Chanatip. Chaided. It's a good foot in there. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Hormati. Ferdinand. Kambuaya. And the shot! Goal! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
After 74 minutes.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Just about up to 75 minutes. They get a throw in. Chamrasami. Kemdi. One gone. Tries to play it through, and he's picked it up out wide. And he's there to clear it. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He has found the way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. No way through there. He's a sharp little ball here. Goes for a shot! Well taken goal. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
5 minutes left on the clock. Great ball, and he's in here. Shoots! Oh, it's come off the upright. Deftly away. Arhan. Romani. Look at the space here. Shot a goal! He's got a goal! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Sangwal.
There will be 5 minutes at a time.
Looking for options for movement. He's picked his way through. Now that's a lovely exchange. And it's been hooked away. Indonesia have got it back and they'll have another go. Oh, delightful ball. And a header! One gone. Looks to the other side. And that will be the final act. Indonesia have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Indonesia really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many factors that would have got the doubters going, but I guess they'll all go a little quiet now.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
And a quick reminder today, everybody to make sure to put any litter in the bins provided. Thank you for your cooperation.
you